Howdy folks, welcome back to Manor Lords. I've only made a couple videos on this, but I've played it quite a bit in the background. And I've been growing out this community. I call this Save the Efficient Village. I was trying to just make a nice self-sustained village. And it's lasted over several patches. Now that the manors are somewhat fixed, I wanted to expand. We've got some stone next door. I want to bring that stone in and use it to finish out the manor. So you can see we only have one stone wall here. I've been importing stone. And I want to change that. So next door we have... Where's the stone? We have a surface deposit. Rich. So we can basically take all the stone out of there we want. So in this video, that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm a little rusty. I haven't played this for a while. But we're going to try to make another little village over here. This one is fairly self-sufficient. It just kind of runs. And we're heading into spring, I believe. We're in March, so the snow's melting. So how do we expand it to another region? If I remember right, it takes influence. So we're at 2.2k. That's nice. And I actually don't remember how to do this, so we're going to figure it out together. If I hit M for map, this is where I want to go, right? Yeah, stone surface deposit. So if I click that, I can claim that with influence. That's 1,000. Press claim towards this region. Yes, and we'll see how that goes. I'm playing in like peaceful mode. So in theory, we should just be able to claim that. Barring any bugs. Oh, you can just zoom out to the map. Cool. So that kind of shows my region here. We have a lot of farming going on, and this is kind of the main hub, and then we expanded out from there. So we have some stone being imported. I think I want to turn that off. So if I come into my trading post, go to trade. Is that under... I guess it's under construction. So I want to turn off importing rubble stone and mortar and dress stone. I don't want to import that stuff anymore. The only thing I was importing was rubble stone, but we're just going to turn off the other ones just in case. We'll set that to no trade. See, that's the wrong checkbox. That's traveling merchants. Like I said, I'm a little rusty. So what I had been doing was importing that, and then over here I had the stonemason. And I thought I had something else with the stone. So they were doing dressed stone from rough. And that was making mortar over here. So that also makes it from the rubble stone. So we need to get stone coming in. That is claiming. Then once we claim it, we can start building out the village. Yeah, what else do we have for rich? We have rich mushrooms. Okay. That could be a good food source. We got a few animals over here, but it's pretty far away. We got a little chunk of iron. So I think I'll probably set up a village, little village here. And then we'll just trade stone back and forth. Probably trade in a little bit of food as well. So we're not just relying on the mushrooms. So I'll put a break in here, and once we're claimed, we'll start expanding over to the neighboring area. It switched to a cinematic. I think that's because the claim went through. The progress bar was about finished. Victory! I mean, we're in peaceful mode. Oh, that was the victory condition. Gotcha. No, we're going to continue playing. Region claimed! Yay! Alright, let's go ahead and pause. Because I don't remember exactly how this works. There's a way to establish... There's a way to establish this. Let me figure that out, and I'll be right back. I knew it was in here somewhere. Settlers Camp. It's under the Administration of Military. So we want to settle this area. And I think I'll just put that right here. And then starting supplies. We could just do a... What's the mining village? Those are not options. Okay. Got it. So we will just do the modest. That's fine. Okay. Region settled. So now we want to get them established with some houses. And then also the gathering spot for mushrooms and the mining spot for the stone. Let's go to residential. We're going to do some burgage plots. It's kind of steep right here, but we'll see what we can do. Oh, right. We don't have enough wood for that. That's fine. How much are we starting with? Are we only starting... We're only starting with 8 logs. Well, if we're bringing in stuff from the other region, we have a trading post. I might want to go ahead and do a forestry just so we have the logs to build. Probably makes the most sense. So we have a logging camp. We'll just take 2. So we'll set one of those up right there. That will get us the logs for the basic construction. And is it H for housing? Yeah. And then we can do a... We'll start our burgage plots. We're going to do one of those and then set up the trade post. I'm indecisive. That will do the rest of the log. Let's try that and we'll see how we get along. That gives them a little bit of backyard. Okay, we'll unpause. Then we'll let them get to work. And we want this to be higher priority. So we can get some logs coming in. Speed this up just a bit. You should come over here and build the logging camp. Comes a traveling merchant, it looks like. Then hopefully the other region, the Burenbach, should just chug along. I don't know if they've fixed all the bugs with the fast forward. Times 12. That tends to bug out their pathing and stuff. So I usually don't go above the first notch here, 4x speed. I think they did fix a lot of the manor bugs, so that's nice. That's why I'm going to try to build out the manor. Alright, logging camp is finished, so let's get a couple of people in there. So let's get 3 for now. We'll have them start getting some logs in, and then they can work on these. And we can start planning out. So the mushrooms are all the way over here. So we want them to walk a little ways, but not too far. So we want to go into gathering, and it is forager hut. Mushrooms. Yep. We don't have a log yet. Should be coming shortly. As soon as they get to work over at the logging camp. I saw a tree fall down. So hopefully that means we're getting some logs coming in. So we'll have the foraging camp along here somewhere, and then we want the stone gatherer's camp. We're going to eventually want to build that, but that'll require planks. So we'll figure out the trade post. I think I can bring in some of that stuff we need. Kind of figure it out. All right, we want this guy. So let's put that here. And then we're going to want the stone gatherer to get the rubble stone on the surface, and then we can build a mine on it. Eventually, royal tax increased. Lovely. We're going to have to make sure we have some money coming in. I paid taxes while I was on the break there earlier. So I think we'll make this out here, and we rotate you around a little bit. Yeah, let's put you like here, and we'll just have a road. That. I don't want this to be too big of a area. I just want them getting stone and shipping it back home. It's kind of their sole purpose. We're in April. Are we progressing? We've got those are almost done. Excellent. Let's make this a little higher priority. Get some mushrooms coming in. All right, we're doing okay on timber, so we're going to take 2 of those away for now, let them build, and then we're going to have some people over here getting mushrooms in just a little bit. Then do we have enough to go ahead and get a trade post going? So if we go to logistics, we want a trading post. Allows for the import and export of goods via trade with traveling merchants, trade points, and other occupied regions. So that's what we want. And the stone's going to be coming out of there. We'll just set it basically right here. Right here on this road, maybe? Or will we have another road? Let's do it like this, because we're going to have the stone coming out of the camp, so we'll do it like that. We'll have a road hook up with that road. We'll have a road eventually go out there and hook up with something. And we'll connect these. Something like that. Alright, cool. We have houses. Running out of food. This is built. Let's get all but 1 laborer. We have 1 builder left. Let's get everybody going to get some food. And then we still have 2 people that need houses. Looks like 2 families. Let's do something like that just for some variety. Still have a decent amount of timber. Do I want to trade in planks, or should we just temporarily build a saw pit? It's only 2 logs. Let's just build a saw pit. We can always have it unmanned. Stocks damaged by weather. Yeah, I know. I need to get some a granary and a storehouse built. So let's do that right across the road here. Actually, let's do this. Let's have this something different. Do that. Then we'll build our granary and our storehouse there. Have some little paths connecting me. That. Alright, work. And then you guys are getting mushrooms. You already got mushrooms coming in. Beautiful. The other thing we need to get, especially before winter, is some firewood coming in. So we want a woodcutter's lodge. Getting us some firewood. Have the trading post soon. We can start bringing things in. Running out of fuel. Yeah, I know. Go in there. We'll bump your priority up. We do have food coming in. We've got 2 months of food. Don't care about the Stone Gatherers camp yet. We need people doing other things. Alright, let's get the Woodcutters Lodge up. We'll go from there. He's just about done with the Woodcutters Lodge. It's been hammering away. It's fun watching the build. Well, he's got one side of the roof on.
Hey, you! No slacking off.
I'm not slacking off. I'm recording a video. You hush.
Come on, laddie, come on.
Come on, buddy. Just about got it. Excellent. All right, we're going to take somebody off of the mushrooms. And we're going to put them on the Woodcutter Lodge. Get some firewood coming in. We're going to need planks eventually for that, but that'll be a little while. So this is kind of low priority.
There's no hovel. Tomorrow, find a new home.
We want to get these guys finished. I should have bumped them up earlier. Take that back into fast forward. The trade post is just about done. Excellent. Thanks to set you too low. We're not going to need that quite yet. We have 3 months worth of food, so that is good. And then we don't... Do we need money for this? Yeah, we need planks for the chicken coops and stuff. So I want to get some backyard extensions going here on these guys. Hey, you're blocking the road. All right, they're working on the fuel. What's the hold up here? Oh, we need stone for that, right? We have 10 rubble stone, and you need 10. Oh, right. They give you just enough to make a granary. Make this highest. Very high. So they'll work on that. All right, I'm going to let them build this stuff, and I'll be back. Here we go. Settlement Reach Small Village. So we have no more homeless. We have everybody is happy. I think we have the approval rating. If it gets up to, I think, 50%, we can start getting new people in. But for right now, we're just concentrating on getting everything going. I did to get the saw pit done. I'm going to get a few planks going so we can get some chickens and whatnot in the backyard. And then we'll start concentrating on getting some stone. We do have the trading post set up as well. We do need a few more people, really, to make this work. And also, I need to look up, how do I make this work with the neighboring settlements? I don't remember how that works. This says you can trade with neighboring places. Maybe I should have done the pack house, because there's also the, what's it called? Pack station. This is what I actually wanted to build. Whoops. I built the trading post. Yeah, we actually wanted to just build this. Let's build that right there. I don't think we're going to need this. We'll get our refund our resources back. Yeah, my bad. I saw a neighboring, and I was thinking that's what we want. We want to barter. We want to just send goods back and forth. No money changing hands. Because if I remember correctly, I already have the pack station here set up. So that was my bad. I'm a little rusty at this. I haven't played it for quite a while. So we'll get that pack station built out. Here we are. Pack station is complete. Then we're going to need a mule. And that is 35 coins. I have 50. I don't know how we make more coins. I think that just naturally comes from we might have to be level 2 to get more of that, but we're gonna buy a mule because we have to have a mule to trade. So we're gonna do that. Once our livestock comes in, we'll be able to start trading back and forth. So how are we doing on planks? We have the amount of planks we need for now. So let's take one off of there. We're gonna switch you over to the stone gatherer's camp and have you start gathering stone. And then we can get this pack station set up as soon as we get the mule in. And we're starting to get a little bit of fuel put together. Not a ton, but they're working away. Do we need anybody building right now? Might want to put in another burgage plot. This is slowly going up because we may eventually get somebody that wants to move in. Do a couple right here. Have those get those built. And on the logging camp, can I set a? I can't set a limit. Nope. All right. We are still waiting on the mule. They are inbound. Where are you? You are almost here. All right, cool. They're coming down this road, and then they'll make their way over here. Now, can I set this up? So we're going to send rubblestone. We're going to receive some kind of food. What do we have over there in surplus? We should have some rye bread. I think. Let's come back over here. And what do we have for Food. We have a whole bunch of cabbages. Maybe we should send them cabbages. We got wheat bread and cabbages. We can send them cabbage. So we're going to receive cabbage. Is this not in alphabetical order? Shame on you, devs. Never make a list and not have it in alphabetical order. Them's the rules. Alright, and then I think we have to set this guy up. I want to send... Yeah, we can send tools. And we'll receive rubblestone for now. No, I want to set this to cabbages. I think that's how that works. At least for now. Trade stone for cabbages. There may be a better way to do this, but this is the way I know how to do it. We should eventually get some rubblestone coming in, and then let me remind myself. This uses... Oh, it needs rough stone. But this takes the rubble, right? Yeah, rubblestone will get turned into mortar, which we need. So we may need additional pack stations where we can just switch this back and forth. But for right now, you're gathering up rubblestone. Okay, so we need something else to get down below. Yeah, so we have to build a quarry, and we need planks for that. So could build this here, I think. Is that how that works? We want to speed this back up. The quarry's under construction, which is going to use up my planks. I need to do this first. Oh, I don't. Oh, it takes regional wealth, right? Well, you're going to do vegetables for now. Let's get 2 of these guys doing veggies. And if we get enough wealth, we'll do a chicken. Oh, we get somebody join? I didn't even pay attention. Yeah, we originally had 5. Now we have 6. All right, cool. We had somebody join. So we could turn this back on. Get some more planks coming in. Because we're out of planks. We used all of our planks. That's okay. We're going to make the quarry, and then we'll have to switch this, I guess, to maybe sending out the rough stone occasionally. 15. I think we have to upgrade to level 2 to get the regional wealth coming in. Let's go look over here. So I've got tons and tons of regional wealth over here. I'm pretty sure mortgage plot level 2. Somewhere in here it says something about bringing in wealth. Residential. Burgage plot. I know I've seen that somewhere. I'm not sure. Also, I just realized we need to build a well over here. So our little town has some water. Oh, there's no water here. Perfect. Great place for settlement, guys. Who's in charge of this area? We can put a well out here by the quarry, I guess. Yeah, I totally forgot to look for water. It'd be dry. Well, I guess we'll build a well there. That's all we can really do. We're over here, which is just as far to walk. Make the ultimate messy road network over here. Expose goods. Why are... Oh, I didn't assign people here. Right. We need more people. Alright. You can go away. Yeah, we need a market area. I know. And then we still have one person there. How are we doing on planks? It's going to be touch and go here. Get rid of you, and we'll put you in the storehouse. We'll get stuff going. Marketplace. I want to stick right here, because we shouldn't need too much. We have one spot for people to join. We're going to need... I haven't added them all out. We're going to need more people, though. So, let's burn up some more of our logs. I'm hoping that will be enough. Gonna try to keep this as small as we can. Alright, we have a quarry. Perfect. That means we don't need this anymore. Should have just built a quarry to begin with. IR noob. So we'll redo this road network here in a bit. We should be moving stuff out of here. This is our original camp. So let's relocate this over by the logging camp for now. And are you doing anything? No, because we need a family over here, right? Haven't done that yet. Okay, well, we've got enough food for now. We're doing good on fuel as well. So we'll get a family assigned there. Once we have stuff to export. I've got rubble stone right now. So we could export that. There we go. We have a free family. So they should send a pack mule out, in theory. Do we have any cabbages? We do have cabbages, so the other region has sent us cabbages. They're probably wanting some stone in return. Be my guess. I don't remember how to delete stuff. There was a button for that. It was Alt. Okay. So I want to remove this. You up directly. That little snippet. Now let's clean this all up. Let's get rid of you. Rid of you. Yeah, there we go. Nice and ugly. Our well's way over here. Sorry, village. It's totally my bad. Alright, I accidentally put it on too fast of a speed. Hopefully it didn't break too much stuff. Especially over in the other region. We're doing okay on food and fuel. We have an extra person. We should be sending out our mule. Looks like he is gone. So let's get one person in the quarry. Yeah, we are going to need tools coming in eventually. We're going to have to get some regional wealth.
Come one, come all. Feast your eyes on our
But unfortunately, we don't have the requirements for that. We need meats. We had hunting area way over here. That's going to be tough. I don't know how we're going to get more regional wealth. That might be a future thing. All right, have we sent out the rubble stone? We have. I want to switch this to rough stone.
You'll not find finer wares anywhere else.
And I think we need to switch this over to receive rough stone.
Step right up and sample.
There we go.
Freshly baked, still warm from the oven.
Yeah, they've got two.
Step right up and sample. You'll not find
Okay, so we can get another mule. I really wish you could send regional wealth. Also, let's take a look at taxes. Yeah, we need some taxes coming in. At least for a little bit, because we need to be able to pay taxes in like half a year. So let's get that coming in. Accidentally hit the pause button. Imports livestock. Okay. You're not my mule.
you'll not find finer wares anywhere else.
Never. Perhaps you simply
Yeah, so we can't have two there. Eventually, for whatever good that will do. Because you can only do one of these, I believe. Yeah, you can only send and receive one thing. I need to do some research on the... I don't know if the trading station lets you do
You'll not find
better
finer
or not.
wares anywhere else.
Still waiting on some dress stone to come in. Got plenty of fuel. Can't set a limit on you, can I? Nope. Okay, let's temporarily take you off. How are we doing on the mushroom gathering? Doing pretty well on that, so that should be good. Let's get some people over here just churning through the stone. For now. We did get, yeah, we've got a person on the storehouse and the granary, so we got everything gathered up. It's in the storehouse. We got a little market stall going. These guys are going to be growing veggies once I pay. Oh, I need more regional wealth. No. Yeah, we're going to need regional wealth. So we might need the trading post because I can't really do level 2. Maybe we could sell mushrooms. How many mushrooms do we have? We have 59 mushrooms. I don't know if that's enough to export or not. We could export a little bit of our stone, perhaps. So maybe we do need a trading post here. Go back to the logistics.
Anywhere else.
It's just 4 logs. All right, we'll rebuild that. I think that's going to be the solution. So let me get that built, and we'll see if we can get some regional wealth coming in. And I think we're going to be, good. At least for a little bit. We still don't have any dress stone. Don't think. Do I have dress stone over here? I have 2 dress stone. Don't know if that was already, you know, on its way to, it's already in the pipeline from the imports, or if that's new from over here. But I will put a break in here and I'll see you in a bit. Alright, the trading post is up. I've got a person there. I'm going to export rubble stone. I can spend 10 regional wealth to establish a trade route. I think that will pay off Because that gets us a dedicated traveling merchant that regularly comes and will buy the rubble stones. I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be our main export. I could do roof tiles, but we have to like pay to establish that. I could also do some planks. Just on the off chance that somebody wants to visit. So let's do export. I want to keep... I don't want to do that. I want to keep 10 in stock. No, let's keep like, say, 4 in stock. Just so we have some planks. Now, without the trade route, it's just kind of random. Oh, so you can do... Okay, so trade will occur between your occupied regions. Okay. So I can use this to trade with my region. Instead of the pack station? I'm still figuring this out. Okay. So could I set up... So I could uncheck that. Say export, and then with that unchecked, can I then import that? Let's try that. Let's have our pack station do rubble stone for cabbages. Let's go set that up over here. You will receive rubble stone. And then if I set my trading post up here over for rough stone, uncheck foreign trade, and I say import, no regional trade partner available. You sure about that? When unchecked, trade will occur between your occupied regions, provided they have set the appropriate trade rule. Desired surplus. Okay, so maybe there's not the surplus in there. So I want to have... I need a lot of dress stone. I need a lot of rough stone to turn into dress stone for the manor. So yeah, that should work out. Let's have 10 and we'll... Our stonemason will turn it into dress stone. I think that's how that works. So once we have the stone over here, crafting materials, rough stone. We have 24 rough stone. Nothing stored inside, so I'm not sure they've got it moved over here yet. I'm going to see if that works the way I think it does. And also, I did set up a hunting camp. So let's stick a person in there. Then we're going to have to free up a builder at some point if we need to build. Just to try to get some meat coming in. We'll see how that works out. So right now we have no free housing available. Our approval rate is decent. Do we need more people? I've got a few over here. Let's knock one off of there just so I have a free for building. Do I need to build anything else? I think we're good. We could use somebody on the saw pit. I took them off the logging camp. We've got 29 timber. We might want to get one more house. How much stone? We have 40 rubble stone and 32 rough stone. So these guys are doing okay. Let's pull one more off of there. Just don't, I don't want them to go completely crazy on the logging. Step right up. Alright, we'll see how that does. Okay, now they've got stuff in there. Does that mean, let's go back over here. Does that mean we now have Rough stone. No regional trade partner available. I beg to differ. If I look under here, I have 4 rough stone. I didn't have any rough stone before. So that may be left over from when I had the pack station doing it. Oh, I get disoriented over here on this one. There's a lot going on this region. We do have a stonemason. And they're doing stuff. Alright. We also need tools coming in. So let me see how the tools are set up here. We're exporting tools. I'm going to try to do tools to my other region because we don't necessarily need that for money over there. So then if I say trading post, trade, want to import, and let's keep, say, 4, 2. How many tools do I have right now? Is that over here? That's under there. We've got 5 tools. Okay. Let's make sure we have 2, well, maybe 5 is a good number. Problem is that takes wealth as well. So we are slowly building some regional wealth. Just don't want to spend it all on tools. I want to disallow foreign trade. And we'll see if that is sustainable. Are we sending out rough stone? I think there's statistics somewhere. Oh yeah, I forgot about the origins. We need one that's good for stonemasons or mining. Possibly hunting. For the extra meat. Woodwright. Trade. Blacksmith. Sheep. Ah, here we are. Improved stonemason station. Improved stone. What's this do? None of this applies. Stone gatherer camp we don't even have. We just have the quarry. Yeah, that's not going to do us any good. Improved mine integrity. That might be worth it. Does that count for the mine? No, I think that doesn't. I don't know if that counts for quarries. Might just get the hunting hound. We get a increased export price on minor trades for our rubble stone. Let's do it. There we go. Records is what I was looking for. Trade. We are trading stuff. Nice. Foreign trader, foreign trader. We're definitely exporting. I don't know that we're importing yet. Let me run this for a bit and we'll see what happens. Winter is upon us, but I think this is working. I'm getting rough stone delivered over to my other settlement, and they're turning that into dress stone. So it appears to be working, and our regional wealth is slowly going up here as we trade. I think the next thing I might want to do... We're getting enough rubble stone. I was thinking about buying a horse. That might not be the move. I did spend a little bit of money. I got... I think it was carrots planted here and beetroots here. And we've got chickens here. And then I've built a goat pen. We have just enough now to get some goats. So they give milk, and then they also have Chivant, excuse me, and hides. So this only gives pork. So I think we'll go with goats. So we're starting to get a little bit of regional wealth in, and we can spend it on things. It takes a lot to get an orchard going. Not sure it's worth the cost, because it does cost quite a bit to get the apples or whatever planted. I think we'll roll with it as is. There we go. Another 10 regional wealth rolling in. So right now I've just got one worker family on the quarry. So we take a look at crafting materials. We got 55 rough stone. We got 30, 30-ish rubble stone. And so far they're keeping up. I might need to redistribute that a bit. We take a look at our food. We do have some small game coming in. Which reminds me, do I have to buy the hound? Or is the hound automatic? That is a good question. I do have to buy it. There we go. That'll get a little more small game coming in. There's our hunting doggy. So that'll help out a little bit on the meat front. If we take a look here, we can't go to level 2 because I haven't built a church in this village. We could build a small stone church. But I don't know if I need that. I don't know if I need these to go to level 2 at this point. It seems to be going fairly well. I did pull the... I know I didn't pull the person off there, but I did upgrade it to have the herb garden. So we can get some herbs coming in. Do we have herbs coming in? Herbs is here. No, we don't have any herbs yet. Probably won't get those during the winter, would be my guess. How are we doing on logs? We have plenty of timber and planks. That's fine. We are getting low on tools. Wow, we got a bunch of regional wealth coming in. Nice. Those should be, in theory, importing from my other place. We'll see if that is true. It says no regional trade partner available. But I think it also says that for the... Oh no, it does show that. Interesting. Okay. No regional trade partner available. Why would that be? If I go look at this trading post, well, here I have 36 tools here, so there's plenty of tools available. And I'm exporting. I want to keep 20. I have 36. Oh, that just shows the export price if you're exporting. Oh, because is it because I bought that? Not sure. So it doesn't look like we're getting tools sent over for whatever reason. Even though I have plenty of tools here. So I'll have to keep an eye on that. I don't know if that's specifically working. I might have to switch this to send me tools. See if that works. But overall, we're chugging towards having dress stone available to upgrade the manor. So if I look over here, we have 29 dress stone. We have a whole bunch of rubble stone. That's not a problem. I wonder if I should switch this to tools instead of cabbage. How are we doing on food over here in the wintertime? We have a bunch of cabbages. Let's switch this. So we are going to... We're going to send I have this send rough stone too. They've got plenty of rubble stone over there. Let's do rough stone for tools. Tools, tools, tools. Did I scroll past the tools? Siege ladders. Interesting. There they are. Tools. I think we have enough rubble stone over here for now. So let's switch this up. We're going to send tools and receive rough stone. We'll do that for now. Just make sure we don't run out of tools over here. So then it's just a matter of time until we have enough. So let's look, see if I wanted to come over here and I say open the castle planner. I need 32, so we're almost there. Only got 29. So we're just about ready to commit to getting that front upgraded. So I'm going to let this run again for a bit, and we'll kick off the upgrade once we have enough rough stone, and I'm going to call that a success. All right, we're up to 40 dress stone. Not very long of a time. So let's hit the castle planner, and we can commit to that. Hopefully the game doesn't die. There we go. And we'll see how this goes. Like they tore down the wall, left the gate there. That is under construction, so I'm going to let them build that. And we should have a nice, shiny new stone wall out front. Yeah, we've got the logs and the mortar, and they're bringing in the stone. Getting there. Oh, there it goes. Wanted a nice cinematic view, and it all just popped up. Cool. Let's watch them build, and we'll call that a successful video. Could have been done a little more efficiently, but I'm a little rusty and had to kind of research some of the ways things works. I'm still a little confused on some of the trade stuff. I'm not 100% sure it's working correctly, but we got there in the end. Let this finish out, and thanks for watching.